Imagine your lead generation is so effective that people are begging you to sell their home. I want that for you. So I've boiled down my 10 years of real estate experience into a 3-pillar lead generation formula that even beginners can use to get new clients. Successful lead generation comes from being consistent. And to be consistent, we need simple systems that we can repeat daily. So let's bring it back to the basics with the strategy that I used to get my very first client and the strategy I still use to make over $1 million annually today, which is door knocking. Door knocking is great because it's free. And unlike running ads or cold calling, door knocking gives you a more intimate connection with the leads you speak to. The key to successful door knocking is selling a stranger a story. We're not going to tell them how we're a realtor and how we can sell their home. Instead of talking about yourself, we're going to talk about something they care about, something of value. Go on the MLS, filter by solds in the last 30 days, sort them from highest to lowest, and find the house that sold for the highest amount in the shortest amount of time. Print that listing out and give it to every homeowner in that neighborhood. Sell them the story of a successful home sale and tell them about the potential profit they could see if they ever wanted to sell their home. Before you leave, ask for a phone number and email and create an email newsletter that is specific to their community. You can talk about other home sales, new restaurants opening up, community events in the area, and so much more that's relevant to that community. Just to show you exactly how profitable this strategy is, in my first year, I knocked on over 500 doors per month using this exact strategy. From those 500 doors, I would get around 100 people to give me their contact information, email addresses, phone numbers. Eventually, around 3 to 5% of those emails would revert into closed deals, which means I was getting 3 new deals per month just by deploying this strategy. If you want the exact same sales scripts and pamphlet templates I use when I door knock, comment door on this video and I will send them to you. Now, door knocking is great, but the best lead gen systems will generate you new leads while you sleep. The year I realized this was the first year that I doubled my income. And what I did was I took my old school approach of door knocking on doors and I added a 21st century twist by posting everything and anything I could on social media. But luckily, you don't have to post your entire life on social media to generate new clients. We're realtors, not Kardashians. So I've simplified the process for you. As a new realtor, you should be focusing on 3 types of content: educational, storytelling, and entertaining. The most important thing is that your content is made specifically for your ideal client. For me, I like selling real estate to families in downtown Toronto who are looking to upsize. For example, a growing family moving from a condo to a detached. So my educational content would be market and economy updates specific to downtown Toronto, how it affects home prices and how it affects condo owners, perks of living in a house versus a condo, the challenges associated with upsizing. All you need to do is be on Google every day, looking up resources, stuff like real estate in your city, the economy in your city, or the perks of home buying in your city. This is definitely the most challenging type of content to create because it requires you to research. So let's focus on the easy stuff like storytelling. Anytime you have a hiccup with a client or a conversation with a lead where they raised an interesting point, I want you to talk about it in a video. Realtors should always be busy, which means you should always have new stories to tell the world. Now, finally, the most fun content to make is entertaining content. Entertaining content is just lighthearted footage of you documenting new or different things in the community. Parks, activities. You can even do sponsored deals with local restaurants or businesses where you review their food or service. Not only does this help you be viewed as an authority in the community, but you'll get nice free snacks too. The purpose of being on social media is that when people see your face so much, they'll view you as the expert in this neighborhood. When they want to buy or sell a home, you will be top of mind. You will be the first person they think of to do so. Now, I doubled my own income through these strategies, but I've also helped dozens of other realtors build their social media presence so that leads come to them. Some of my students get over 80% of their leads directly from social media. If you'd like to see if I can do the same for you, please book a call with me and my team using the link in the description of this video. Now, finally, the best way to get insane amounts of new leads is from events. This is the only strategy that might cost you a little bit of money, but it won't break the bank, and it is by far the best way to become a local celebrity in your community. To figure out the right strategy for you, let's start with the type of clients you want to work with. Would you rather sell homes to first-time buyers, real estate investors, growing families that are looking to buy a bigger home? What does the demographic look like in the community that you're selling in? Are they older, younger, single? Do they have family? Are they rich or less income? These are important questions to ask because the answer will tell you what type of events events that you should be attending. If you're selling in a neighborhood with lots of children, you should be attending every family-oriented community event. Every community has a free list of events going on, events calendars, on their public website. Go to them, make the small talk with the people in attendance, and let them know you're in the business. And they can give you their email to stay informed on any other similar community events that are going on. You become a resource. Another thing you can do is create your own inexpensive event. When I first got into the business, I decided it would be a great idea to throw a community garage sale, and that by scaling the event and having multiple homeowners and multiple homes in the neighborhood throw this event, we could generate quite a buzz, quite an activity. So it was springtime, maybe early May. I knocked on every door in the neighborhood mentioning I wanted to throw this event. I would provide the signage, I would provide the flyers, and I would be in attendance myself. What we did was plan one Sunday in early May, and we had the whole community, I'd say about 80% of the homes in the community had a garage sale. It turned into local news that this was one of the biggest garage sales, community garage sales, that had ever occurred. It cost me next to nothing to arrange. All it took was a little bit of time and a little bit of effort and coordination. I was able to get all of that community's contact information. I was able to help in sourcing tables and pricing stickers, all the good stuff you need for a garage sale. We threw a heck of an event. All the homeowners were thrilled because it gave them the opportunity for a little bit of spring cleaning, but also to generate a little bit extra cash. The event was a huge success. Now, each of these strategies is just for you to get contact information from different people. Get your name out there and become that local celebrity so that people remember who you are when they are ready to buy or sell a home. That's the easiest part of being a realtor. The harder part comes when we need to make follow-up campaigns to keep these leads interested. Make sure to subscribe to my channel because I'll have a ton of videos on that part of the process. And in the meantime, when you're out there trying to generate leads, the most important thing to remember is to be unique. We always want to stand out from the majority. Be memorable. We want to become a real estate authority. We'll catch you in the next one.